1. We're going to assume that this ram mount is the handlebars on my bike. This is the stem, and the handlebars would run this way. The first two pieces I'm going to look for are these. This fits inside this piece, but you want to make sure the curve is correct, and you want to make sure the clip is going to the left. The edge is going to clip in this way, and it's released by pressing the button. So first, you'll notice the grooves that are cut in this piece. You want to line it up correctly with your handlebars. Put the clip to the left, as I said, and press down firmly. You want to make sure you can see daylight through these two holes. That's where the cable ties are going to go. I'll now take two cable ties, run them through, and I'll go pretty far into it. Run the second one through, and then I'll put them around the handlebar stem like that. I'll go right around inside and tighten them firmly. Once I've done that, I can cut off any excess. Once I make sure it's tight enough on my handlebars, like that, I'll make sure I cut off any excess pieces. This is how it should look when it's actually on your handlebars. There's a couple of extra pieces. There's this piece that's sort of at an angle. If you want to raise it up or lower it slightly around your handlebars, you'd use that. And if you really want to protect those handlebars, there's an extra rubber piece for you. The next step I'm going to take is make sure I connect the GSC-10 sensor correctly. I put the GSC-10 across this bar and loosely tighten it with the cable ties. The next step is to put the pedal magnet on the crank arm. The important thing is to line up. There's an indicator line that you'll see that's going to line up with that GSC-10 sensor. It also has a line on it. So I want to make sure it's tightened down securely with one of the cable ties. Then I'm going to check it to make sure that the two lines are lined up properly. And now I'll look into the spoke magnet. Now this is simple. It just goes around the spoke and tightens down. The key is it's got to be close enough to the sensor arm on the GSC-10. You'll know you've done it correctly when the next step you do is take the GSC-10, press the reset button, and a light will flash. Then you should get some kind of indication on your edge that you're receiving the cadence. It would be indicated in one of these windows. Once everything's tightened down correctly, I'll cut off any of the ends of the cable ties that aren't quite working properly. The Edge 305 by Garmin. Order yours at gpscity.com.